years have flown by in the blink of an eye. I remember my first day of high school, walking side by side with my best friend, arriving way too early just so we wouldn't be late to class. I remember everyone saying, "Oh, just wait. Next thing you know, you'll be out of here." But of course, that thought quickly dissipated as you sit down in your first class, look at the year-long syllabus, and say, "Wow, this is going to be really long here." But eventually time elapses. Papers that you spent 6 hours writing up until dawn are now crumpled up underneath the bed. Tests that you once memorized have faded. Thousands of lost pens, broken pencils, and notebooks are all thrown in the trash. Now I'm standing in front of you with my classmates behind me graduating high school. "Oh wait, why are we celebrating something that you're supposed to do?" is something my dad would say. You're supposed to graduate high school. It's not that important. But it's not just celebrating, congratulating something that you should do. It's about the accomplishments and transformation you experience that is in need of celebration. And how many kids walk away from high school all going to college with the exception, I'm not going to look at stuff. I remember the day I started HTHI, a junior transfer from a typical high school. I was in for a surprise when I walked through the doors. Sitting in my first class was Pam Baker, and right off the bat I knew this would be different. I never talked in school, and I always flew under the radar, with my good grades, politeness, and quietness. Here at HTHI, that is impossible to do. We're always talking, discussing everyone's opinion. Here you have to speak your mind, and you get respect for it. Here, kids studied, no phones were ever out, nobody was ever texting in class. It was, hey, last year it was, okay? I swear, when I came here, I was like, oh my gosh, people like study here. What's going on? You guys are nerds. I'm like, I can't, I was like, wait, you guys get together on the weekends and study? I had never been in a stranger environment, and at first it was uncomfortable, and I didn't open up, but eventually you forget about being the nerdy kid, the quiet kid, because that's the way the school is. All of your classmates and teachers strive to support one another to succeed. That's what I love about this school, because it is no matter who's in my class and how we are grouped, everyone just looks past the differences and etc. We all build off each other here. Here the teachers listen to you. HTHI has taught me more about being myself than I ever could have learned on my own. How much I could accomplish, how much our class could accomplish, or even our school. Every day we impress people. I remember the first day I saw people taking pictures of class. I was like, well, I just didn't know what they were. But now I understand. Like, I've done a couple of ambassador tours, and I get it. This past year, I've grown so much. I can't even begin to tell you. My last year in high school, I said that I would no longer miss out on any opportunities, but I would strive to make them a reality. I signed up to be creative director in yearbook. I just wanted to be a part of something bigger that would be a challenge and different and be bigger than just myself. Well, I definitely learned a lot, and it was way harder than I ever imagined. Trying to motivate and get goals for other people is a talent I admire among teachers. The long hours, time, and effort that went into it is something that I'm proud of and will take away for the rest of my life. And teaming up with Claire for GSA this year was something that I thought I would show up for once a week for. But it took a much bigger turn. We started doing events, had kids open up, and create a safe space for kids to go, and our peers for a safe place to go. And the school is overly supportive, and I thank you thank you. That is what HTH taught me. Nothing is impossible, and teachers become your equals and family.